Hello, welcome back to this series. We are now familiar with notes notation. Today, we'll be looking at the notes beyond the 5-line staff. How do we notate these extreme high or low notes? Let's start. Remember for treble clef, the third space is C. The C is an octave higher than middle C. I'm building up an ascending scale from this C, and I will have C, D, E, F, G. For the next note A, I add a line so that I can draw the note on it. This is called ledger line. And then for B, I draw the note above the ledger line, and then for C, I add one more ledger line. How about the notes in bass clef? First, if you are familiar with treble clef, it won't be too difficult for bass clef. You may simply shift everything down a line or space. So, the second space is C, and this is an octave lower than middle C. Moving down, we have B, A, G, F. And then we add a ledger line for E, and then D, and then 2 ledger lines for C. You may notice that the position of middle C is either 1 ledger line below treble clef or 1 ledger line above bass clef. The C an octave higher is the third space, an octave lower is in the second space. 2 octaves higher is on second ledger line above, 2 octaves lower is on second ledger line below. It looks much like a mirror. Some more example for you. What is this note? The second upper ledger line is C, C, D, E, F, so this is F. And this one, the second lower ledger line is C, so this is G. There is a question for you. Do we need to add 1 ledger line or 2 ledger lines for B? The principle is we try to add as few ledger lines as possible because the more ledger lines there are, the more confusing it is. So we just need the ledger lines to identify the notes. So this line is redundant. To conclude, I would say, as long as we are able to locate the C's, middle C, the C's an octave higher and lower, the C's 2 octaves higher and lower, it's easy to notate all the notes on the staff. Read more and we'll be familiar with them. There is a link for exercise in the description. Work on it and see how well you read the notes. In next episode, we will talk about the other 2 clefs, alto clef and tenor clef. How can we read notes in these clefs? Stay tuned. Goodbye. Tempo. A tempo.